Hello everyone again. Today's challenge is I'm going to try and make a little plant holder for this little plant here. Okay, plant pot holder. So straight into AutoCAD, do a little design, draw it up in 2D. So I'm planning on doing basic 4-legged plant pot holder with a half lap joint in the middle. So the legs will be in pairs and then they'll half lap together. I'm wanting to try and use 18mm plywood for this because it's a test as well as a design. And we'll see what the laser can do with the 18mm plywood. It's very thick ply. So that's the 2D design done. So I'm going to extrude it now and just see what it looks like in 3D. Put it together. So then what I'll do, I'll save this as a DXF file as normal, and then you just open Lightburn, go into import, and then it'll just import choose the DXF file and it'll open it straight up to scale, no messing about, and it's there for you ready to put into your laser cutter. So that's it, 3D design done. See how it gets on. So first of all, I thought I'd do a few test cuts just to see how it goes through this plywood. I think it's going to be a bit of a struggle, this one. First one I tried, it needed some like 9 passes at 100%, and then it still needs breaking at the bottom. I think because there's that many glue layers and it's fairly light, I think it's quite difficult to cut through 18mm ply. Can't cut it too slow because it'll take forever. So I've changed the settings on this last one and made it 400mm per minute at 100% power. And I've set the focus level quite close to it, obviously, because it has a set focal length. If I'm too high, it won't even focus by the time it gets in the middle. So I set it as low as I can. So 4 passes, 400mm per minute, 100% power, and that's gone through. So that's positive. So we'll keep them settings and we'll try the design now. That final pass, the plywood looks a bit neater. Sometimes it needs it slow, sometimes it needs it quick. It's got air assist all the time, it's got a good air assist on it as well. So right, we'll start on our design now. I've sped the video up because it can take a long time when you're cutting through such thick materials. It's a 30-watt diode laser from Laser Tree. It's very good. It obviously has its limitations. I'm just trying to find its limitations really, doing a few test cuts and stuff and see how it gets on. Like I say, I think it is hard plywood because it's inconsistent. There's different layers, there's glue levels between, there's different densities. We'll see how it gets on anyway. So that's the first side done, first pair, more or less. It's in the enclosure again, so we're keeping all the nasty gases and stuff out. Keep it the lungs nice and safe. It did overheat partially way through. The laser overheated and the alarm went off. So what I did, I just paused the cut. The temperature started coming straight back down again. And then I set it off going again. I did do one extra cut at the end. I increased speed and do a faster cut, same 100%, just to try and clean it up. So it's really had 5 passes. So we'll see what happens. So unfortunately it was a bit of a fail, this one. I was hacking away at it with a Stanley knife. It just wouldn't go through the bottom layer, the final layer just would not pierce through. I don't know whether painting it black on the underside might help draw the light of the laser through, I don't know. So it is a bit of a mess. You can see it's all charred and snapped off and broken. The plywood layers are snapped, but I did get it out. So unfortunately that's the failed challenge with my nice little plant inside, and it looks a bit rubbish, so that's a failed challenge. We don't like 18mm ply because it didn't work very good, so that'll go straight in the bin. Never mind. Right, so tune in next time for another challenge and we'll see what happens. Thanks very much.